Whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Pastor Steve. I've been here at Family and Faith since 1997. I ended up coming to Family and Faith with my wife Beth because someone put my name on a list. The church said, "We'd like to check you out," and it turns out that it was the right place for me. More than that, God really brought me here. I love Family and Faith because it's a place that welcomes everyone, regardless of their religious background or whether they've been part of a church before or never part of a church. There are people here who have been from every kind of background under the sun, who are broke, who are single, who are divorced, who have been married, who are kids, who are youth. The fact of the matter is, Family and Faith is very diverse, and that's a huge plus. My children, Kyle and Maddie, are 12 years old, and I get to teach them every week with a bunch of other teenagers in confirmation class. I hope that you've experienced God's love here, and I pray that God would work through you to reach out to your neighbors and friends and relatives who need to know how much He cares for them too.
Okay, it's rolling. Just say your name.
Hi, my name is Gene. I came to Family and Faith because I was looking for a food pantry, and a friend of mine was as well. And we found Family and Faith. Before I started coming to Family and Faith, I never really went to church on a regular basis, even since I was a little kid. I kept on coming because this church makes me feel very grounded, gives me the peace that I've been looking for a long time. I have personally struggled with depression throughout most of my life, and coming here just gives me something that's always been missing.
And hold on a second.
Okay.
Quiet. And go.
Hi, my name is Rose. I came to Family and Faith because I was looking for a home church. Before I started coming to Family and Faith, I wasn't going to church all that often and had been a few years. I remember when my dad was sick, and when before he passed on, he said, "I want you to do a favor for me." He said, "I want you to get back in the church because I know that that's what's missing in your life." But then again, a couple more years passed, and it was just dawning on me that, it's something I need to do, and I know it was missing from my life. So I prayed on it, and I prayed on it, and I just said, well, Lord, help me and guide me. So that's why I ended up coming to Family and Faith, and I continue to come to Family and Faith, and even though there's awesome preaching and the singing is good, but I remember sitting down and I was looking around, and I just felt that this is the place for me to be. And I finally found the church home that I was longing for, so that's a prayer that has been answered. I do continue to struggle with things. I have struggled with gambling in the past, and I prayed on that, so I'm doing a lot better with that. And my goal is to continue to, let God use me in whichever way He can.
All right, ready? I'm rolling.
Hi, my name is Terry. I came to Family and Faith because it's a nice place. I've always loved the Lord, and I wanted to see everything that they had for me. I was living down the street, and it was in walking distance. Before I came to Family and Faith, I've always been to churches, Lutheran especially. St. Charles has some really nice Lutheran churches, and I just kept coming. I love the food pantry. I love Pastor Steve's sermon he gives every day. The whole congregation is fabulous. You get to love everyone if you get to know them. I used to struggle with drugs. I had an alcohol problem. I still deal with a little depression, but I can get myself out. As I told a girlfriend yesterday, You're never alone because the Lord is always there with you. I've always went to church, and I thank you.
Hi, my name is Olivia Jones. I came to Family and Faith because I wanted to learn more about God. Before I started coming to Family and Faith, I was a baby and I don't remember the last time I went to church. I kept coming because I wanted to learn more about the youth group and confirmation. One thing that I like about the church is the music and how they put stuff together and the praise.
And whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Jeannie Jones. I came to Family and Faith. Actually, it was my first interview with Pastor was a year ago tomorrow, Halloween, because my daughter and I had moved from Lombard to Glendale Heights, and I felt that it was important that we got involved in the church again. Before I started coming to Family and Faith, I was regularly involved with Christ the Redeemer Church, which was quite a while ago. It's probably been about 11 years or so. But I felt it was time to get back into my direction with God and introduce that to my daughter as well, considering she was a baby when she first last attended services. I've had a lot of different struggles in life, both personal and publicly, with depression, with physical, domestic violence issues, health issues, but coming to Family and Faith has really made me more at peace with myself and with what I face. My daughter's involved with youth, and all I can say is the year that we've been here, it feels more like a family. We're glad to attend each week, and we're very glad at all the different friends and new people we've met.
Sorry.
All right.
Go.
Hey, my name's Nate. I came to Family and Faith because, well, one day I was just walking past middle school and I just saw the church, and I went through like years of depression, leading to the point where I just wanted to go home. And when my mom left, I was going to pretty much not exist anymore. There was a lot of reasons I came to church because, you know, one, I didn't have anything to do on Sundays, and I don't know, this place, man, it's just great. I mean, first time I came here, I felt in essence that I never felt before, and before I came to Family and Faith, before I even came to the faith of Christ, I practiced paganism, hated that a lot, worshiped trees, was really the greatest thing in the world. And then I was an atheist where I didn't believe in anything. And when you're an atheist and you don't believe in anything, everything just seems bleak, you know? Like, you look at the ground and it's just the ground. That's where now that I look at things through Christ's eyes, people see ground and I see an artwork that lasts through millennia, through lifetimes. It's really amazing to me now, and when I see it through Christ's eyes, if you will. I mean, I remember before I came to Christ, I had struggles with self-infliction. I used to cut my wrists, you know, because every day after middle school, you know, I'd get wailed on or beat up on because, let's say I wasn't really popular in middle school, and I just wanted to deal with the pain because honestly, I didn't really feel anything but pain. I didn't really feel anything at all. So my mindset back then, well, if I was going to feel something, it might as well be pain. I mean, I had lots of depression. My mom told me that me and my family have a long line of depression that I still go through now. And that's the thing that people miss a lot. You know, they think that when you're Christian, everything's fixed. Like, you know, you live in this perfect lifestyle. You got the car, you got the money, you got everything, you got the kids. But, you know, I'm a Christian and, you know, things are still hard. But I think being a Christian is just, you know, the world's still going to be the world, but you got Jesus. And life's just good with Jesus. And just, you're a changed person. I mean, before, I wouldn't even sit here and tell any of you that are watching this right now my experiences. I would just all think you're crazy for believing in what I thought to be a man that just existed on a cloud. But now I honestly see the beauty that is within Christ. It's amazing, you know? It really is. I ramble, but I got my mom to go to church because, believe it or not, she kind of believed in God, but she was like, if so. That's the vibe I got from her. But then she started coming, and you all know her. She's at everything. Sunday school, Bible studies on Wednesdays. She's just raring to go. And then, I don't know how, but you got my dad to come along. And I never thought my dad would come along because, you know, he never exuded Christian vibe, if you know what I'm saying. But he came. He comes every Sunday. Without my mom yanking him out of bed, he willingly comes. And, you know, it's amazing. And most people think nowadays that, you know, everything nowadays is instantaneous. You got to have it now. But I think the beauty in Christ is you wait. And he makes you wait for the things you really want. And sometimes it's not in the way you would think. And in the end, it's really worth it. Thank you for listening to me.
Hi, my name is Madeline, and I first came to Family and Faith because my son Nathaniel invited me. He used to walk by the church after school, and he decided to stop by and started to come on a regular basis to sit and pray. And then I guess Pastor invited him to come, so he invited the family, and we did finally come. And before I started coming to Family and Faith, I was not attending church anywhere. I was raised Catholic, and but that was in my childhood. I did sporadically visit churches, but nothing that I was going to consistently. And I've kept coming to Family and Faith because I found that the name speaks for itself. It is a family. I like a small church. I like the fact that I can get to know most of the people, and that most of the people get to know me, and we can help each other and really be what we're supposed to be as Christians, family to one another. My daughter has also started coming. Her name is Jackie, and she enjoys the Sunday school, and I enjoy the women's Bible study group and also the regular Sunday, the Bible study group on Sundays. And that's just why I keep coming.
Awesome.
Do I look stiff? I probably do.
Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Jackie. I come to Family Faith because my brother, Nathan, like my mom said, he invited us here, and I've been having mostly fun because my mom's a teacher now downstairs with the kids and me. We like have like games to play and lots of fun. My brother goes to the youth group. My mom goes to the Bible study women's thing. And my dad used to go to the men's Bible study like a few months or a few weeks ago. And that's how I came to Family and Faith.
That was great. And guys, quiet, and whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Wesley Tan, and I'm the father of Nathaniel and Jackie, and the husband of Madeline. I came to Family of Faith because my family started coming first. Before I started coming to Family of Faith, I visited churches, but I never was a member. And I kept coming to Family of Faith because I love the way Pastor Kaz preaches. It seems like he more teaches you than just talking. So that's the reason why I keep coming back.
Hi, my name is Steve, and this is my wife.
Patty.
We both started coming to Family and Faith about a year and a half ago, which a little before my brother had passed. And I had knew that Steve had talked to my brother a couple of times, so we decided to come and ask Steve if he would do a service for us. So we had some family come, and one morning we just had a little get-together, and he helped us out. So afterwards, he invited us to start coming to services. So about a month after that, we started coming to service, and we enjoyed the sermons. And it seems like all the people here are friendly and accommodating, and that's why we keep coming. Do you have anything to add?
I didn't really attend church a little bit when I was younger, Baptist church. But I like coming here. Pastor Steve is very educational, and I don't feel like I'm being preached at, more talked to, and the people are nice.
I never attended church, but at least on a regular basis since I went to Sunday school. So it seems like coming here makes me feel better, and that's why I enjoy and keep coming here.
That's it.
All right, great. And, okay.
Hi, my name is Lori, and this is JJ. You say hi? Hi. I came to Family and Faith through ABBA Childcare, which JJ is enrolled in. We came to a Christmas program, and we heard Pastor Steve speak for the first time. And from that moment, I felt like I was at a place where I needed to be. So we started coming back every Sunday. Felt like home. Before I came to Family and Faith, I hadn't been in church for about 30 years. And I keep coming, like I said, because I feel home. I feel like I need to be here. This is the place to be. Everyone is fantastic. And I've had a lot of family issues lately. My husband just recently received a kidney transplant in April, and having the support of the church was amazing. Having the prayers for him was incredible. And dealing with my mother also. JJ, sit still, please. And my mother had some health issues this past year also, and having the prayers for both my husband and my mom have just given me the strength to be able to handle everything. So.
And, okay, whenever you're ready.
Hello, my name is Edith. I first came to Family and Faith when Pastor Steve did my husband's funeral. I continued coming because of Pastor Steve's sermons, which I find to be informative and motivational as well. I used to belong to a Missouri Synod congregation in Southern California, but now I live here, and I'm happy to find a church home here at Family and Faith.
Do you want to talk about how you got Felicia and us to go?
No, because they're going to tell that,
Oh,
won't they?
okay. All right. Well,
Didn't she tell that?
Yeah, she did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I got you then. All right, I'm done.
Good.
All right, go.
Hi, my name's Annette. I came to Family and Faith because my neighbor Edith invited me to a service, and I really enjoyed it. Before that, I was born and raised Catholic, and in my 20s, I kind of got disenchanted with the Catholic Church, so I stopped going to church. I didn't stop believing in God or praying, but I just stopped going to a church. So after I got married, my husband and I decided that we're going to try to find a church in the area to go to together. I'm Catholic, he was Jewish. And well, when Edith invited me, I started coming first, and I enjoyed the service, the sermons that Pastor Steve gives. I enjoyed the music and the people, and I've met a lot of nice people through the activities at the church and through women's Bible study, which I love. And then eventually my husband started to come, which that was great. And we've been coming ever since. How was that?
It's great.
It was short.
Tell me when it says record. Hi, I'm Bob Bush. I've been going to Family and Faith for about 3 years now. I first started going to Family and Faith because Edith Zappeltel brought my wife to a couple of services, and then she asked me if I wanted to come. And then they had a Seder dinner, and I'm Jewish, so they asked me to run the Seder, and I did, and I thought it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed what they had to say here. And you know, I've been coming ever since. Whenever I'm available, I don't come every Sunday because I have to work. I work in the wedding industry. But I really love the services here. I think that Pastor Steve does a great job. I think other people do a great job. I think that the parts of the Bible they go over are really interesting, and what is said and what's discussed. And I really think that the church does some really wonderful things for the community, especially the food pantry. I really love the fact that they're able to help people, homeless people and people that are less fortunate. And it really makes me feel good about coming here. Being Jewish, it's kind of unusual to be going to church, but I like coming here, and the fact that the services are in English and not in Hebrew makes it convenient because I know what they're saying. But I really like the stuff that the church does, and I like to continue coming here, and maybe someday I'll be baptized. And I think it's really a great church, and I appreciate coming here. We also got our good friends, the Camellas, to come, and I try and get my friends to come. And you know, I think it's important that everyone go to church or their house of worship on a regular basis, and I'm no exception, and I love coming to this church. I think it's a wonderful community. Whenever you're ready.
Hi, I'm Felicia.
And my name is Frank.
I first started coming to Family and Faith because my neighbors and friends, Edith and Annette, were coming. And I kept on coming because I liked the feeling of this church, very welcoming without being overwhelming.
And I came because after a while my wife decided I needed to go to church with her. So I decided to come to church. Edith, my wife, my neighbors, Bob and Annette Bush, also suggested I come to church with them. Before I started coming to Family and Faith, I used to go to St. Matthew's until my children were grown, and then I went one time about 10 years ago with Felicia. But I like this church, and it's very low-key, down-to-earth, and people are nice, and they have certain things that here that we come for. Pastor Steve is a great pastor, and my wife's involved in the food pantry. She can tell you more about that.
We've extended an arm of the food pantry to include pets to help those in our community be able to keep their pets in their own home. It's been a great experience and very rewarding.
But I like the activities here, and you're kind of all one part of one big family, and that's what's nice about it.
A little bit of rain there. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Jessica.
I'm Patrick, and this is Henry. We first started coming to Family and Faith because Henry is actually enrolled in the daycare here, so that's how we found out about Family and Faith. Before we started coming to Family and Faith, we actually went to Willow Creek.
We've continued to come here because of the fellowship we've found and the welcome that we've been given by Pastor Steve and the other families that also attend the daycare.
Hi, my name is Diane Martinez. I came to Family and Faith because I wanted to change my life and I wanted to find God. Before I started coming to Family and Faith, I was struggling. I kept on coming because I like hearing God's word, and I have struggled with multiple sclerosis, depression, anxiety, 2 herniated discs, and also I have arthritis. I last went to church maybe when I was 14, and now I'm 35. I never went to church. I don't understand.
You could say, this is, you know, I haven't been to church a certain amount of time, and this is why I go.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay.
And I like coming here because I want to hear God's word. And I would like for God to help me with my multiple sclerosis, my depression, etc., all I have.
And, whoop, whenever you're ready.
All right. Hi, my name is Eli Resendez. I came to Family Faith Church because I've been wanting to change my life. I wanted God to come into my life and live a better life than I have been living. Before I started coming to church, I used to live in the streets. I used to be in the streets, involved in gangs. I was in and out of prison. The last time I remember coming to church, I was around 7, 8 years old with my parents. And I do want to keep coming to church because it feels pretty good to come and have somebody in your life. And then you know that's helping you out. And that's pretty much.
Hi, my name is Mark. I came to Family and Faith because of the food pantry. Before I started coming to Family and Faith, I was in a New Apostolic church. And last time I went to church before here was on and off 3, 4, 5 years ago. The main reason I really came here is because my wife grew up Lutheran, and she really liked the church, and I told her if she wanted to keep coming, we would keep coming. Other than that, I was raised New Apostolic, and I actually like this church because they're not so, what's the word I'm looking for? Strict, or like, God, I can't even think of the word. But I like this church, and I will continue to keep coming. So, anything else you guys need, or?
Hi, I'm Donald Shepard. I come to Family and Faith because I needed a new home church. I did attend Steeple Hill, but it wasn't doing it for me. I got involved here through friends and just friends. I'm involved with food pantry and youth and community service workers. I just enjoy coming just for the people. And I haven't been in church in like over 2 years. That's it.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Hi, my name is Pastor Steve. I came to Family and Faith back in 1997 because someone put my name on a list, and Family and Faith was interested in talking to me. I was at a large church in Florida, but I'm so glad to be here. This is exactly where God wants me. I'm thrilled to be at Family and Faith because it's a place with a lot of diversity, with people with every kind of background, folks that have been in the church all their life, and people who have never been part of a church regularly at any time. I hope that Family and Faith continues to reach out to all kinds of people with God's love, and really is a place where people can come from any kind of background for any kind of reason to experience God's love and what it is to be part of God's family. Thanks. God bless you.
I'm ready.
Hi, my name is Pastor Steve.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you start again? You were a little louder. Okay, I'm ready.
Hi, my name is Pastor Steve Cass. Hi, my name is Pastor Steve. I've been here at Family and Faith since 1997. I ended up coming here because someone put my name on a list. The church said, we'd like to talk to you, and I came up to check things out. I'm thrilled that I've been here for 16 years, and I'm excited to be here another 16. I love Family and Faith because it's a place where anyone is welcome, where there's a huge diversity of folks from different racial backgrounds, different religious backgrounds, different economic backgrounds. I love it that there are people who've never been part of a church in their life, and there are people here who have been in a church all the time they've existed. Now that's crazy. Okay. I love being here because there.
You want me to change the shot so I can put it together? I'm ready.
I love being at Family and Faith because there are people who have been part of a church their whole life, and because there are people who have never been part of a church at any time. Family and Faith does a great job of welcoming people no matter what their background, no matter what their economic status, no matter what they've done, no matter what they look like. The fact of the matter is, this place is a wonderful place to welcome people who need to experience God's love. I hope that you experience it here, and I pray that God would help you to reach out to others who need to know how much He cares for them. God bless you.
Whenever you're ready.
Hi, my name is Pastor Steve. I've been here at Family and Faith since 1997. I ended up coming to Family and Faith with my wife Beth because someone put my name on a list. The church said, we'd like to check you out, and it turns out that it was the right place for me. More than that, God really brought me here. I love Family and Faith because it's a place that welcomes everyone, regardless of their religious background or whether they've been part of a church before or never part of a church. There are people here who have been from every kind of background under the sun, who are broke, who are single, who are divorced, who have been married, who are kids, who are youth. The fact of the matter is, Family and Faith is very diverse, and that's a huge plus. My children, Kyle and Maddie, are 12 years old, and I get to teach them every week with a bunch of other teenagers in confirmation class. I hope that you've experienced God's love here, and I pray that God would work through you to reach out to your neighbors and friends and relatives who need to know how much He cares for them too.